I can't afford to slip up. This is my time. I feel everything that I've put in behind the scenes has come into fruition. I'm just attacking one day at a time, putting my all and bettering myself every single day up to April the 12th. I mean business. I want to chase world titles, and we start that on April the 12th. This means the world to me. This is my life. I've sacrificed my whole childhood. I've sacrificed everything to get to here. I've had dreams and ambitions to go down as a British great. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time.
Charlie Edwards, welcome to Wasserman Boxing. First and foremost, how are you feeling?
Feeling great. Just hearing that sends goosebumps and shivers down my spine. Feels so good to be back with the belief of Wasserman, Channel 5. The world really is my oyster. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time as Wasserman are growing, as Channel 5 and boxing on Channel 5 is growing. I'm jumping on the scene and I mean business. I want to chase world titles, and we start that on April the 12th.
Let's talk about April the 12th. How did that come about? How did the conversation with Nissa and Khaled come about? What's happened? How are we here?
Well, we're here because first and foremost, everyone knows I've been very inactive through my career. I've started the last 18 months, and it's from no fault of it's not been my fault. I decided to take my management contract and start managing myself. And I've always got on with many of the promoters, but I've also boxed on Nissa's and Khaled's show over in Germany when I was a former matchroom fighter. So I always got on with them, and my brother Anissa was out over in Saudi for Linda Arthur's fight, and Sonny had a little chat with him, and then we linked up and had a meeting, and then Nissa invited me down to I think it was one of the Misfit shows, and we had a 2-3 hour dinner, spent quality time together, and we just hit it off from the word go. He knows how serious I am. I think everyone can see how I've continued to keep working behind the scenes in the dark times, stay consistent, and it was just a match made in heaven. I believe for national TV and being on Channel 5, I'm a good fit. I've always been the poster boy from the GB squad from the ages of 15, and yeah, I've got the talent to go with it, and I'm looking forward to having the belief from my promoter and the support from my promoter, and performing on Channel 5 for the general public.
There's prestige and numbers and I guess domestic honour to fight on Channel 5. You and I spoke about it a moment ago. What does it mean to you to be on Channel 5?
Listen, numbers don't lie. I've got all the talent in the world, and I've had it for all these years, but I've been kept in the dark. Now I'm going to be put on show to the general public on national telly. You can't beat that. And I'm looking forward to going out there on the 12th of April and putting in a great performance. This means the world to me. This is my life. I've sacrificed my whole childhood. I've sacrificed everything to get to here. I've had dreams and ambitions to go down as a British great. My hero when I was younger was Manny Pacquiao, and how he went through all the weight divisions, and he also won a world title at flyweight, skipped the super flyweight division and went into bantamweight, and then carried on his reign and picked up multi-world titles along the way. And I want to be the British Manny Pacquiao.
Let's talk about the British Manny Pacquiao idea. Why was Manny your hero? Start
there. First and foremost, he was a flyweight, and he went through the weight divisions. He skipped the super flyweight division and went into the bantamweight, and that's what I'm doing. And sometimes history repeats itself, you know. I remember when I was coming through my pro career, I was linked next to Charlie Magri with his WBC belt, and we got a picture. And it's funny how that materialised into me going the WBC route and winning a WBC world title. You know, when you touch shoulders with greats, that energy rubs off on you, and it manifests into your life. So he's always been someone I've aimed to be like. Obviously, he's a southpaw, I'm an orthodox, but the way he held himself, the way he travelled through the weight divisions, and just his ferocity of power, speed, agility, and his boxing brain. And I've actually seen Manny Pacquiao fight live when he fought Matthias, and I flew out to one of the Asian countries to watch it, and seeing him in the flesh, it was great. But he's always been a role model to me, and like, I'm coming into the prime years of my career now. I'm 31, I've matured, I'm filling out into a man, and we're embarking on the next journey to become a 2-weight world champion, and we start that on April the 12th at York Hall, Bethnal Green, live on Channel 5, and I just can't wait to dance under them lights.
York Hall, Bethnal Green, the home of British boxing, it's been said many a time. What does that mean to you?
It means the world to me. It's like a second home to me. I boxed for the first time there when I was 14 years of age. I've had loads of amateur fights there, winning London championships, big fights along the way through the years that got me onto the GB squad to then turn professional. And I fought 3 times as a professional there. And the last time I boxed there, I knocked someone out in 2. So it feels great to go back there. I know the arena, I know the venue like the back of my hand, and I feel comfortable there and I feel at home. And on April the 12th, we're going to put in a performance, a devastating performance, and I'm looking forward to it against a good fighter.
Well, walking through those corridors of York Hall is George Zori, the opponent of the night. Mm-hmm. Not just there to make up the numbers. You know he's a dangerous fighter. What do you know about him?
He's a hell of a fighter. We picked him because I want to be in proper fight. I don't want a gimme fight to come back to. He's a dangerous operator. He's a southpaw. He's a tricky fighter, and he does some good things. But he also, I've seen some flaws, and we're studying him, me and Stephen, and we feel like we can expose them flaws and put on a devastating performance. He's former European bantamweight champion. He's on a 6-fight win streak, and he's an IBO world champion as well. So he's operating on a high level, and he's coming off a real good run and form. So we've got a live opponent in there, and it's an opponent that I can't afford to slip up on. Like, we talk world titles, we talk the long run, but really I'm focused 120% on April the 12th. I can't afford to slip up. This is my time. I feel everything that I've put in behind the scenes has come into fruition, and I'm just attacking one day at a time, putting my all and bettering myself every single day up to April the 12th. And if I'm doing that and being the best version of myself every day, every morning I wake up, when I'm in the gym, adapting, focusing, learning, then by the time April the 12th comes, which all focus is on Gorgeous Ori, and I believe that I'll put on a devastating performance. I believe this is my time. I believe that I am back, and I believe I'm going to shine and shine bright.
There's a real sense of jeopardy in this fight for you, isn't there? You have to win.
Well, every fight you have to win. That's the game we're in. Winner stays on, right? Every fight there's jeopardy, especially when you've been a world champion. The eyes are on you. People want to see you. I've had inactivity. People think this is a comeback, but as the title says, don't call it a comeback, because it ain't a comeback. I've never gone nowhere. I've been grafting, and I can only showcase that on fight night, and it's something I'm really looking forward to doing. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful for Wasserman for believing in me, and Channel 5 for believing in me. This is the start of a very special journey.
A name that you mentioned a moment ago was Stephen, the new coach. Talk to me a little bit about your new setup.
Stephen Smith, Swifty Smith. It's great. It's where I should have been for a very long time. You know, like, the world works in mysterious ways. We all go through bad times and darkness, and we feel like there's no way out. Each day I just kept the belief, I kept the faith that it was going to work out right. And through the downs and through the bad decisions that I made in the past, it's led me to the best place I could be, and the place I've needed to be my whole career. I'm in a great team. Stephen's boxing brain is on another level. He's had experience which you can't buy. He's travelled the world through his own boxing career and fought in world title fights, and also with his brothers, and been in the biggest fights with Canelo Alvarez, with Andre Ward over in America, all around the world. He's been there in the dressing room, seen it, done it, been in the corners to some of them, and he's just a godsend to me. You know, people sit on the outside and think, well, that's a bold move to put your trust into Stephen. It's not at all. It's the perfect move, because I get 120% attention. His boxing brain through experience is better than anyone I've ever been with, and he sees it and knows how to get the best out of me. And that's what I'm really looking forward to showcasing on April the 12th, because we've gelled great. We've had time to gel. And when it all comes into that kind of slow state within the ring, I believe it's going to be a dangerous performance. I'm happy. I'm a happy fighter, and that gives me goosebumps. It's been a long time since I've felt happy as a fighter, and everything's come at the right time.
April 12th, we see you back out. It's not a comeback. How excited are you, Chad?
I think the smile says it all. Like, I'm back where I belong. I'm back where I belong, and that's through just believing it would come. When I was trying to just dig myself out of a deep hole, and I saw dark times where I thought sometimes when I was emotionally and in tears around my wife, where I thought it was never going to come back. I thought maybe my days are over. I got them thoughts, but I kept believing, and with belief comes the universe, and it landed me right where I need to be at the right time. And I'm looking forward to showcasing everything on Channel 5 and patting myself on the back once I lift that title, and thank myself and thank my wife and thank the team around me for making me and believing in me and pushing me when I didn't believe in myself sometimes. And it's going to be a great night. I'm just raring to go. I just can't wait.